Howdy, howdy, guys. This is Mr. Wild, and we're going to try this out. It's our first attempt. We're going to see what's happening here. Honestly, this could go really, really bad or really, really good, maybe? I don't know. We're going to try it out and see how it works. You guys asked for it, and here we go. What we're going to do is we are going to go across the ocean on our little boat, and we're going to start our own colony. Say you start our own colony, there's a couple things that you need to realize. Uh, what's the first thing you need when you're starting your own colony? Pretty easily, supplies. I researched all the things that basically the pilgrims brought over. The different food, the different supplies, everything they had. And we're going to try and survive like the pilgrims did. First thing we're going to do is go over what I'm bringing. We got cod, beef, pork, some seeds to grow, wheat, bread, sticks, bowls, armor, supplies basically. We got fishing pole. We need a grindstone, a cauldron, a furnace because, listen, there's no real coming back. This is going to be a one-way trip. If we ever do come back, it's going to have to be through trading, so odds are we're not coming back. This will be the last time at this house. I know, you're all super disappointed. So, as you can see, it's old and decrepit. Bye bed. Bye nothing. Basically broke. Most colonists came over to the New World because they were broke. So that's what we're gonna do. I can tell you, I honestly have no clue what's out there. I have no clue what terrain is going to be. I have no clue basically what's going to happen. Hopefully, we find a good plot of land to start our journey, but really, it could be anything. Because if we end up with, say, snow, I know in Minecraft you're going to be able to farm, but the colonists, they wouldn't be able to farm. So we're not going to do that, basically. We're going to survive like the colonists did. So which way we're going to go? Probably this way. I don't know. We're going to go far, far away. No, not the Shrek movie. What did the colonists do for fun on the boat? There's not a lot of record. What the pilgrims did, they, you know, read the Bible mostly. So, sunken ship. The other problem is the sun. I don't really know how we're going to survive at night. We're going to try our best. The food that I brought, that's basically the food we're bringing. I know there's stuff underwater, but guys, I can tell you the colonists didn't swim that well. They couldn't hold their breath for hours on end. We're gonna stay here for a bit. So, throughout history, no, we're not. So, that guy almost killing me. Oh, there's a lot of them. People from Europe were trying to find a water route to India, and I can tell you, they were scared to go by Africa. They did not want to go south of Africa. Why? Because there's a whole bunch of legends about what would happen down there. Things like mermaids. I know you all think of Ariel when you think of mermaids, but actually, mermaids in mythology are pretty evil. What they would do is they drag you into the water and kill you. Finally, they got to the bottom of Africa and around it, also known as the Cape of Good Hope. And once they did that, they found a water out to Africa. Now, the thing is there was, you know, it took a very, very long time, and people like speed. People like speed. So, uh-oh. I can legitimately say I have no clue where we are. I just keep paddling around, hoping to find a decent place. Basically, when it's morning, then we will officially find a place. And because of that, seeing how it's only halfway through the night, we're probably going to speed this part up a little bit. I don't really want to go by Lava Mountain. Um, while I know most of you are yelling at me like, "Oh, this is super cool. We should totally start our adventure here." Guys, there wasn't in colonist times lava mountains. I know that's shocking, but we're trying to make this. We're trying to make. Uh oh. Oh boy, that's not good. My boat. Really? So, here's the problem. Ouch. That really hurts. We need to get to land. We need to get to land. Very much so. Run away! Oh boy. So, we now have a monster that has basically trapped us here. This is basically going to be our new home now. Boy, we really need to find some trees. Like, desperately. Heyo! Sheep, that's good. So the thing with sheep is, there weren't sheep in the New World, but this is Minecraft, so there's not really much I can do about that. We need to find a good starting location. So colonists, when they found a starting location, it would generally be along a river. What was that? Would generally be along a river. Why? Because along a river you have places where you can make your boat, you can make a dock, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna have to do first is really we need to clear this out a little bit. Why? We want a river. It's like the French when they came over. They were looking for a water route to India. Now, water. Was there actually a water route from India to Europe that went through North America, like rivers and everything? No. Okay, we found the end of the river. So that means we are probably going to, because this is right here, that helps us for fortification. We don't want enemies to attack us. Hey, sheepy. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. We are going to have to make our house. Now, I really shouldn't have to say this, but this is not how trees are actually, you know, chopped down. I know that's shocking. We don't need the water right now. Now, the water was actually the hardest part of, we should really put our armor on. It is dangerous out here. Water was probably the biggest killer in the colonies. It's said that non clean water accounted for a lot of deaths. A lot of deaths. So, we need to make sure the one rule that I'm setting for myself is at any point we have to have a water on us. Because water is key to survival. We're going to have to make a dock. Our dock is probably going to be down here. The reason our dock's going to be down here is because the dock is where we can the dock is going to be our hub. Our hub where we can, you know, come in and out. We can support. I gotta build a house before it becomes dark out. Now, the thing is colonists would not have that much time. Like, you're not gonna build a house in a day. That's just not how it works. I'm the first survivor. I am the first colonist here. I get prime location. Houses are basically exactly what you'd think. You know how you made your first Minecraft house? And it was just blocks of wood or as a starter house. This is what it's going to be. Now, original houses at the time, they were not super fancy. What were they? They were literally made of trees. Their windows were, they didn't have windows really. Why? Because everything was about survival. It's all about staying warm. Uh-oh, where's the sun? It's going down. I did bring a door. Why? Because I know. I can't get out right now. But they specifically made sure to bring locks for doors because people steal. It's that simple. So, finishing up our first basically session is I'm going to lay down my stove, put up some lanterns, chest, I want it there, and my bed, and another lantern over here. So I know hopefully it doesn't rain or else I'm in a lot of trouble. But you know what? This wasn't an awful, awful first day. We did have a monster destroy our boat. We ended up randomly, I have no clue where we are, but we found a decent place and we're gonna go from there. So, till next time. Night.